Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to Fallout London. Yes, Fallout 4. I nearly said Fallout 76, eh? Anyway, it is Fallout 4 and it is Fallout London. So welcome back. Now, if you have been or are planning to play this mod, one of the things that stands out about it is that combat is a little bit more difficult than you may be used to based on the base game, right? Playing on normal is actually a decent challenge. I'm playing on normal, but I would say that normal is equivalent to at least 1 or 2 levels of difficulty higher in the base game. One aspect is that enemies are a little bit tankier, but the other side of the coin is that you often find yourself short on materials, be they weapons or armor or even ammunition. It's a lot more difficult to actually find the tools you need in order to hit hard. So not only are enemies tougher, you're also weaker than you used to be. And as you might imagine, one of the best ways to make yourself more survivable is to find yourself a good set of armor. And this is what we'll talk about in this video. I've gone back to an earlier part of the game. This is just after we clear the Swan Mitre. And as you can see, I'm still wearing the lab coat, right? I haven't done any quests for the vagabonds or anything else. I haven't got any rewards. This is literally just after the fight in the pub. So let me show you how you can get the best early set of armor. So we'll start off at the Swan and Mitre, then head south along the main road. And this set of armor is actually one of the best sets of armor in the game. It's good enough that I've been able to use it and rely on it up to level 10 plus, right? And as you can see, this is indeed the beginning of the game. I'm not lying to you. Right, get to the T intersection, that's a library, turn left, and then turn right. The set of armor that I'm talking about is a police riot gear. I haven't seen too many people talk about it, but it's actually easily one of the best sets of armor that I've been able to find, either as independent pieces or as a complete set. Most of the armor that you find in the early game tends to be equivalent to radar gear, right, or leather, which is not very good, but in comparison, the police riot gear is actually, I think I would say that it's equivalent to the combat gear, the base combat gear, not the heavy stuff, but the base combat gear in the main game. So it's miles ahead of anything that you might find in the early game. And here we are at the Bromley police station, yes. You can go by the back entrance, but I'm gonna show you how to get the items from the front entrance. And we're inside. Let me show you what weapon I'm using. But just to be clear, I'm using the knife that you find in the tutorial area, right? If you go upstairs by the lift, you actually come across this knife. So this is very basic gear, as you can see. As far as armor is concerned, I'm using basically the stuff that I found in the lab. As you can see, this is not really giving me that much protection. But the point is that even at level 3 now, and crappy gear, you should be able to get to the police station without too much trouble, at least. And walk in here and get the right gear. This is a bit of a Easter egg here, huh? Yes. Love is peace. Yep, definitely no police brutality taking place. So go right at the flag. That takes you to some kind of lecture chamber, I think. And watch out for that ghoul over there. Might be... yeah, let's charge it. Oh shit, that was too slow. Not sure why I didn't swing faster. But anyway, go over here. Right, police chest piece. And as you can see, if you sort by damage, in other words protection, under the parallel tab, this is miles ahead of anything you'll find. Miles and miles ahead of anything you'll find. Generally, you'd be looking at, say, 4 and 4 or something like that from the hooligan gear. This is way better. Oops, excuse me. And you should also wear the test subject suit underneath, because this is basically the equivalent of the Bolt suit. And you can also upgrade them with different linings, so yeah. This should carry you far. I mean, you can't just wear the chest piece, but actually, yeah, let me show you what you look like. Without the subject suit, this is what you look like. Yeah. I'm sure it's nice and refreshing, but not exactly a good look, is it? So yes, make sure you wear the test suit. That's right. No need to be naked. There's no bonus points for being naked. Anyway, keep going this way. And over here is the police uniform. It's not anything... It doesn't give any protection or anything like that, but it is unique. Unfortunately, it does kind of overlap with the suit itself. Oh, hello. I think it saw me. Let's go back a bit. So yes, it does kind of glitch through that. It does look pretty nice, but you do want to use the test subject suit. Reason being that it gives you more protection. Anyway, let's carry on. There is a ghoul over here. Yeah. They're not the toughest things, but they will cause you damage, right? So, especially radiation damage, so be careful. And make sure that you loot the place. It is well worth looting. Yeah, so let's go upstairs. There should be a couple of ghouls up here as well. Alright, let's open that up. And over here is the police interrogation room. But, yeah. That's the right arm of the police, right gear. Once again, it's the best piece I've got. 7 and 10 is actually amazing at this stage. Amazing. And you can also check out the terminal, because there's a couple of entries that give you information about some of the things that were happening and whatnot. So a little bit of a lore dump, right? Oh, hello. He saw me. Yeah, the ghouls are not trivial. One ghoul is decently dangerous, but get about 4 or 5 of them and, well, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, boy. There's another ghoul over here. Okay. And bats should help. Well, at least bats armor, right? So you do expect to take a bit of damage. And if you do take a bit of damage, you can always sleep it off, right? Well, unless you've chosen the Sleepwalker perk, in which case you're in trouble. But yes. If you do need a bed or somewhere to hang out at, that's relatively safe. But the police station is actually quite decent when it comes to rest and recovery. But let's go downstairs and go out into the office. But yeah. And that would be the helmets, which again is clearly superior to anything you're gonna find, especially when it comes to headgear. Most headgear tends to be quite bad. But this helmet, yeah. And once again the left arm. So we're just missing the legs now, right? Keep going through. There should be a ghoul up here. Unless it's woken up, which kind of looks like it has. Yes, I can see it. Yep, sneak bonus. That's right. That's right. Stab in the back. No honor. We have no honor. And yes, make sure you pick up stuff like tea. This game is very good when it comes to changing the consumables. So that's actually pretty decent bit of healing there. So make sure you keep a lookout for consumables. There's actually quite a lot of new consumables. So things like tea bags, I think. Yeah, you can use tea bags to actually brew teas at one of the new workstations. I think this is the chief's office. This is not as good as the arms, but it is still very, very superior to anything you might find. Time to use that critical, eh? Arr. And there's also a couple of bobby pins. Make sure you get them as well. And the chief was apparently a hard smoking and a hard drinking dude. Yes, there's a bit of loot in here. It's randomized, but it typically tends to include ammo, which you really, really want. Oh yeah, you want the ammo. You want the ammo. Ammo is scarce in this game. So we're just missing the left leg, right? Which should have been where I looked at before, here. So the left leg is right in the room after you leave the upstairs section. Come here and go here, yeah. Left leg. Oops. Me is dumb. And of course it looks exactly the same like the other leg. So what do we get out of this? Firstly, a heck of a lot of protection. That's a lot of protection right there, especially at level 3, right? Like I said before, this can easily take you up to level 10 plus. Easily. The only pieces of armor that I found that were superior to the right police gear were legendary pieces that I got from enemies, right? And even then, they were not necessarily better when it came to protection. They were better for the other features. Not because of the protection itself, right? So this set will carry you for a long, long time. I'm not even kidding. Especially if you also upgrade the test suit and give it a lining. Even if you don't have any armor perks, you should still be able to add 1 level of lining. And that should give you quite a bit more energy resistance, right? And this is what the armor looks like once you've equipped all pieces. As you can see, from a look and feel perspective, it actually matches very nicely. Especially when you equip the test subject under armor as well. It just looks the part, right? So congratulations on finding the best set of early defensive gear. But at the same time, just keep in mind that it's not gonna make you invincible by any means, right? Oh yeah. As you can see, those foxes did a number on me. Yeah, enemies hit hard in this game. So don't start thinking that just because you got this set of armor that you're some kind of hero, eh? You're still nothing but a lab rat. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified when new videos come out. See you soon.